And a super good morning from Grenada. It's fairly late in the day already. It's already 8:45 in the morning. And what can I tell you? What I can tell you is that 8:45 in the morning, my work has taken a different type of line. If you look here, the computer is still closed. Bracelets on the table from yesterday evening. I won't be putting those on this morning just yet, simply because in the not overly distant future is my monthly weigh-in, and I don't want to be burdened down by all that extra weight and potentially show that I've gained weight instead of the weight that I've been hoping to lose. Anyway, computer's been closed, but I've had the manuscript for Shadows of the Past, and I've been working through that, making notes, more notes, lots more notes over there as well. On those, down the margins of those chapters that I need to effectively rewrite. And these notes are going to become when I work on it today, these notes will become the outline of the direction that I'm needing these 5 chapters to take. Or is it 6 chapters? 10 to 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6 chapters. The direction that I'm needing these 6 chapters to take, so that it can continue seamlessly from the end of chapter 9 up to where everything was running swimmingly, and continue through to link into chapter 16, where because 16, 17, and 18 are a cohesive unit that run together swimmingly, and I need to connect the two together, and I'm needing those 6 chapters to change the direction slightly, but still with the overall theme of the story to be able to connect together. So that's my target as far as the outlining is concerned, because once I've got that together, I can kick off the new week with a clear picture, write those chapters, 6 chapters at about 2,000 words a chapter. That's 12,000 words. If I'm writing 3,000 words a day, that's 4 days worth of writing, and I'll be able to get all of that done so that the final manuscript can go up onto Amazon by the absolute latest date, which is next week Sunday. So today's Sunday, next week Sunday, I'm needing to get that manuscript up so that I can begin working on the next book in the series. So that's where I am at the moment. Weigh-in is happening in a little while's time, and I'll give you a report back on what that looks like a little bit later. See you then. Oh, I really should have been wearing sunglasses for this part of the morning video, but anyway, such is life. It's autumn, but there are still flowers all in bloom around me. Anyway, that's not exactly why you're here. Just a super quick update. No additional words written. No additional videos edited as yet. But what I can tell you is that the weigh-in happened today, and what can I tell you? Not perfect. Not the perfect result. I mean, I was sitting on 2 months ago, I was sitting on 94.4 kilograms. Then I dropped all the way down to 94 kilograms. My target is to get to 80 kilograms. 94 kilograms is a long way from 80 kilograms. That's 14 kilograms, so that's what? 30 pounds-ish in American, but anyway. Just had a weigh-in now, and 1 month later, 29th of September, the end of September weigh-in, and the result is 93.3, 700 grams down. I was hoping to get to around 90, but that didn't happen. But what I can tell you is it's certainly a step in the right direction, and I suppose that's what I can say as far as the novel writing, the content creation process is concerned. On any one day, it might not be perfect, but on any one day we can move the needle in the right direction, and that's the motivation I'm taking from this morning's weigh-in, is that the needle is literally moving in the right direction. It certainly is motivation to keep me going. I didn't come into this weigh-in expecting to hit 90. I didn't come into this weigh-in expecting to have lost anything during the course of this last month, even though I did do a couple of really stonking bike rides up until mid-September when my clients started coming back from their holidays. But these last 2 weeks haven't been the best, both on the emotional front and the eating front and the workouts front. So to come out at the end of the month still with 700 grams down from last month, I'll take that as a win and use that to roll forward into next month, because during the month of October I'm wanting to do my Haruki Murakami week, where I need to be getting up at 4 o'clock every morning, doing a good stonking chunk of writing work, because I've got a new novel that I want to start, and get 10 kilometers of running in every day as what Haruki does. Although I'm not quite on the run level fitness where Haruki is, so I might not do a single 10 kilometer run, but rather split that into 2 runs or maybe 3 runs during the course of the day to add up to 10 kilometers. But I'll be bringing you along for the ride as far as that's concerned as well. So with that said, 700 grams down, moving on to the rest of the day, rest of the Sunday, and I'll keep you posted as the day progresses. Speak to you later. And a quick catch up. I'm in the middle of Corte Inglés, in between all the fragrances, the Sephora stand behind me, and what can I say? This is all an intricate part of character development. To know how your character dresses, how your main character, what fragrance they choose based on their type of personality. All of these go into the type of character development that help you have a clear understanding of who and what your character is, so that when it comes to writing them, it flows more easily. And none of this appears on the page, but it helps us as writers get into the mindset, into the character when we're writing them. So a Sunday morning spent in Corte Inglés can be classified as I was saying before my phone storage rudely interrupted me and forced me outside into the bright sunshine where the lighting is terrible. Original research into what makes your characters tick is a vital part about writing, or enabling us to write convincing, believable characters, even though none of this type of research that I've been doing in Corte Inglés will ever appear on the page. But it just makes my characters that much more real in my mind, and therefore that much more real on the page when my readers read my stories. Anyway, here in the city of Granada, on the public walkway, which is fenced off for a procession that's happening later on this evening. But I'll be signing off for just a moment and chat to you just a little bit later. Speak to you then. And a super good Sunday evening to you. Yes, it's Catholic fiesta time. Catholic procession time. And where I'm standing right at the moment is where the procession will be passing in approximately another 3 hours time. But as you can see from behind me, and in the other direction as well, I'm walking backwards, the crowds here are pretty substantial. But anyway, what I can say is that tomorrow, Monday, is the 30th of September. It marks the end of the September content challenge, so there'll be a video relating to that. But it also marks day one of my new project, my new YouTube project, which will be, I'm going to attempt to do an entire week of Haruki Murakami's daily schedule, which involves being up at 4 a.m., putting in a solid block of writing work, and then after the solid block of writing work is over, getting 10 kilometers of running in every single day. As I mentioned earlier, there's a good chance that my fitness level right at the moment isn't quite enough to do a full 10k every day. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do a 4k in the early morning, a 3k around about midday, and another 3k later on in the evening to get 10k's overall for the day. And maybe by the time I get to the end of the week, I'll be able to run a full 10k, something that I haven't done in a really, really long time. Anyway, so that's the plan. Start Monday morning, tomorrow morning, with the Haruki Murakami daily, daily content production, daily schedule, which has got a physical activity element as well as a writing element. Although with my current type of daily life commitments, I might not be able to do what Murakami does, as get up at 4 and do his first block of work from 4 straight through until 10 a.m. Because usually by 10 a.m. and sometimes earlier, I've got gym commitments, work commitments, that type of thing. But still, if I'm up at 4, working by 10 past 4 like he does, I should be able to get a whole lot done, plus break through my current difficulty of writer's block with my current novel. But anyway, that's the plan. Stay tuned for that video coming out to you, and stay tuned for the final day of the content challenge coming out to you tomorrow. And what I will just say is, before completely signing off, let me move slightly forward from the city of Granada, next to the fountain over there, which you should be able to hear in the background. Good night. See you bright and early Monday morning for more content, and keep being awesome on your side as well, and create more awesome content. Good night.